Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am Kalonda Casey and I am 63 years old, and I designed this channel for women 50, 60, 70 and beyond. We are a wonderful community here and I so appreciate you being here today. So what are we talking about? We are talking about brushes, makeup brushes, and I am going to do a get ready with me showing you my favorite brushes, and I know you're excited to see that. But before we hop into that, if you would make sure to like this video, leave a comment, and make sure you click on the bell to be notified every time I drop a video. And don't forget to subscribe. We are growing this channel and it is so exciting, and I am so happy you are here. So let's push in and let's get started. So today what I'm doing is some tried and true products that I absolutely love that works so well with mature skin. And the very first thing I am using is my Holy Grail sunscreen. Now, why do I love this sunscreen so much? It's by Paula's Choice, and it is called the Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid, and it has an SPF of 50. I think it lays beautifully on the skin. Absorption rate is wonderful, and it looks so pretty under makeup. Bonus for me, it doesn't irritate my skin or my under eyes. So that is huge because most sunscreens do. First of all, this video is coming to you a little earlier than normal because I love BK Beauty brushes and it's their 5th anniversary, and you guys, the sale is on. I have so many brushes that I want to share with you and why I love them. I'm trying to do this without making a lot of noise. And so I'm going to do my makeup a little different today. I am starting with products that I really do like, and I'm just priming right here in this area where we have pores, enlarged pores, or I do. Whatever we can do to make that not be an issue is good. What I like about this product is that it really does blur my enlarged pores. And I've said it before, enlarged pores are very normal as we mature in life. A lot of these products aren't going to be a stranger to you. This is the Rare Beauty Eyelid Primer. It's so good, and that little peach tone cancels out any discoloration on the eyelids. And I appreciate that as a woman that has very dark eyelids. The first brush that I am using is such a versatile brush in the BK Beauty line. This is the Nikki LaRose, and this one is the N14. I love this brush because it does such a good job on several areas of our face. And it is so soft. It just feels amazing. Now, sadly, I have to say I have lost my favorite eyeshadow brush by Nikki LaRose. I have absolutely no idea where I could have lost it, but you need that brush too. You can easily buy the sets of brushes, or you can buy the individual brushes. I like to cherry pick the brushes that work best for me. Next, I'm using the Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette. This one is the Major Dimensions 3 Matte. It is so pretty, and it has a cool side and a warm side, so it's perfect for everyone. Now I am going to take the Angie Hot and Flashy A501 brush. I really love this. And I'm going in with the lightest color to apply it here for my transition. If you know, you know, I really like to take this high because if I put it into the crease, it disappears. I think that's such a pretty color. I love that. This brush is a must. It's just meant for mature eyes. I love this. Next, I am taking the A502 brush because it really punches in right here on this outside corner. So I'm just taking the next darkest shade right here and just tapping. A lot of people ask me which palette I like better, the Makeup by Mario or the Patrick Ta. I would say I like the Patrick Ta the best because it has cool and warm shades. For that reason, I love it. What I don't love on each of the palettes is the fact that they do not have a metallic. I really wish they had a metallic because I think it would be so helpful when doing our eyes. But I have a ton of palettes that have shimmer in them, so it's really not any big deal. Okay, so blending brushes. Blending brushes are so important. So this is the A503. Again, made for mature eyes. So I'm going to use this one on this side. And remember, when you are blending, hold your brush here on the outside edge. And then this one on the brush, this part is wider than this. See how this one is more pointed and then this one is more flat? It's all personal preference. I use them both interchangeably, so it's whatever you like. They feel exactly the same as far as how soft they are. They're really beautiful. Better keep all these brushes out. I just said it makes me sad because that doesn't have a shimmer. So what I will do a lot of times is I will use a highlighter, and this one is by Rare Beauty. And I'm not sure if this color still is out of stock. It has been for a while. It's called Exhilarate. I like it because it's a gold tone and it looks really pretty with my green eyes. And I think you can see by using a little brush like this, you can really get detailed in here and put the eyeshadow where you want it. And there's no tugging or pulling. Just does such a nice job. I'm so excited to see exactly what the sale is going to have, and I'm going to put all of the information down below as to how to use the link and which code to use so that you are getting the best discount. I am just doing a natural makeup look today, if you will, nothing over the top, but using favorite products and favorite brushes. I've already primed my face, so I thought today it would be fun to use the Armani Luminous Silk. I haven't used it in a while, and I do mix my color because for some reason I can't ever seem to get the correct shade. It's such a pretty foundation, and it is so mature skin friendly. And when it says it's luminous, it's kind of deceiving because it's really not. It's just a beautiful formula. I am taking my favorite foundation brush in the BK Beauty line. And not only is it my favorite foundation brush, it might be my favorite brush. It is the 106. I love this brush because I also use it for bronzers. I use it for blushes. I use it for a lot of things. And so remember to stipple this on your face. You can rub it as well up here on your forehead. I can because I don't have a lot of crinkles and wrinkles there. I have enough. And a little bit more. And what I do is I like to start here on the cheeks and work my way out. And try not to hit the areas that have so much texture first, like my chin right here. If you hear that noise, that's my little dog and her dog tags. She always wants to be under my feet when I'm filming. One day I will show her to you all. She's precious. I just really want to show you all how beautiful the foundation goes on with this brush. My second favorite brush for foundation in the line is the N17 by Nikki LaRose. Amazing brush, but you will see me use this later. What's so unique about this brush is that this side, the white side, is for creams. So when you're, applying your foundation, you sweep it on. You could tap it as well. And then this side is for powders. So it's really, really good. Forgot to put my city lips on. My lips get so parched when I am doing these videos because I'm talking non-stop. Because this is basically a quick makeup look today, I am just going to use the Wow Brow. And I'll go back in with a pencil and kind of fill in some sparse areas. This is by E.L.F. It's amazing. I talk about it every week on my videos. I just wish they had it in a color closer to what my needs are. I literally just touching up areas. This is Precisely My Brow by Benefit Cosmetics. I find that by putting this on last, it stays on better. Hope that makes sense, because when I start to put the gel on, it just disperses the product, and I don't like that. The beauty of doing your eyes first is you can go back while you're putting on the rest of your makeup. You can see what needs to be touched up. A new to me product that I have fallen in love with is the Colleen Rothschild Illuminating Tinted Eye Cream. So beautiful. You probably have seen it. This is so pretty on our under eyes. And what I'm doing right here, so I'm just warming the product up. You don't have to do that, but I like doing that because it feels like the product spreads easier. Warm product to warm skin, and I think makes a huge difference. And I want to just show you why I love this so much. Look at the difference between here and here. It's unbelievable. I feel like it takes care of that baggage really well. Now, one thing that you can do, and I'm going to do it, is you can take my favorite concealer brush, bar none, the A506, and you can just tap that in just like you would your concealer. The illumination is beautiful. So now I have my eye cream on. Do I need concealer? Well, I feel like I do, but on no makeup days, I wouldn't wear concealer. I'm just putting a little right there and a little right there. And again, I like to use my fingers and then go back in with my A506 brush and tapping. Tapping is our friend. Now I'm going to give myself an instant eye lift. There we go. All right, I'm going to go back into the Patrick Top palette, and I'm going to go in with this color right here, this medium brown. And Again, using this wonderful N12 brush, perfect for this. And then you can take your A504 and just blur that out. It's so pretty, and it softens that line. It looks beautiful. I love that. I love it. Today I am going to take powder bronzer. I am using a really good brush for that. This is the 104. Again, see how it comes to a point. Sometimes when I wash them, I should be a little bit more diligent and, smooth them out the way they're supposed to be. Not very good on my part. I'm using the Gucci bronzer. So pretty. And using a wide brush like this, gets up into the forehead. And then again. Look how pretty that is. And yes, Gucci is a splurge, but it is a very good bronzer. Okay, now on my neck, I go to town. These brushes just feel like a spa atmosphere. It's so hard to explain. They are so good and so user-friendly. So now let me put my blush on, and I'm using Not Too Much by Tarte. This is a funny little creature because it's meant to put the powder on first and then the cream on top. It seems counterintuitive to me, but we may try it, we may not. This is a fabulous blush brush. This is the N15. The blush goes exactly where I want it to go. So pretty. And maybe I haven't talked about this here very much, but blush disappears on me. So I have to really be diligent and put a little bit more than I like to put, because I know in about 30 minutes it will kind of fade on me, but I'm hoping by doing it this way, Patrick's way, that it won't do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now for the cream, I'm going to finally show you how wonderful this brush is. This brush is fabulous. And so I'm taking the cream and I am literally just tapping it on top of where I put the powder. I hope this translates well on camera. This is such a beautiful blush. It's really one of my favorite colors. I think it's really mature skin friendly too. I love it. So that's Tarte, and it is called Not Too Much. You cannot go wrong with that. Okay, off camera, I'm going to put my mascara on, and I'll tell you what I used when I come back. Look at these lashes. They're so amazing. I'm telling you, I love the Lash Clash mascara by YSL. This is the waterproof one. I'm in love with it. It comes off very easy. And that's all I've been using for the last month or so. I just am obsessed with it. It's so, so pretty. Let's put some setting spray on. This is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury. For mature skin, I do not think you can get better. It's absolutely beautiful. And what I like to do is just use a little fan and dry that off. And now I have to tell you, I have a new obsession, And this is so pretty. It is the Ultra Blurring Powder by Laura Mercier. It's brand new, and it is in the color Rose. And I'm using the powder side of the N17. And I'm just hitting that in that area. It feels like silk on your face. It's so hard to explain, but oh my gosh, the blurring power that this has is unreal. And then I take it down on my chin, and I will take a little bit more and go up here because these pores are getting so large on my forehead. I guess that just comes with aging, but that's okay. Then I take what's left, and there's virtually zero on this brush, and I do go underneath my lower lashes. You do not have to do this step. There's really nothing on this brush, and yeah, I don't feel a difference there compared to like right here. Oh my goodness. It's so beautiful. Another thing I wanted to tell you, like this, doing the Patrick Ta blush that way, it's not tacky on your cheeks at all. I do not know what the man does, but it's magical. I'm telling you, it's magical. Anyway, that is a wrap up of the brushes that I would recommend you pick up during the sale. There are so many that you can buy, and like I said, the kits, but sometimes the kits have brushes in there you do not want or need. So that's just a thought process. And so I'm going to do my hair, and I'm going to be back to wrap this up. And just like that, my makeup is finished. But before we get into saying goodbye, I wanted to tell you that the lipstick I have on today is by Makeup by Mario, and the lip liner is my holy grail. It is by Makeup Forever, and all of the details are linked below. And I hope you enjoyed everything today. Remember, before you leave, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, you like the video, you ring the bell to be notified, and please leave me a comment because it makes me feel so good to be able to talk to this community. We are very like-minded, and we have so much to offer. And so with that being said, I will see you the next time. Bye.